Amy Climer here with Virtual Climer Cards. I wanted to answer a question that came in from one of our Climer Cards facilitators. This is from Karen, and Karen says, "Hi Amy, I'm considering using Climer Cards to facilitate a closing conversation for an online training, but have a question about what's actually possible. What I want to do is have each individual pick 3 cards representing 3 different aspects of their experience." All right, so Karen wants to know, how do you do this? One option is you can have 3 prompts within one session, and you ask this 3 different times. But what she wants to know is if it's possible for each individual to show and talk about all 3 cards they picked at the same time on the same screen. So the answer is yes. It's a little bit of a workaround, but let me show you how to do that. All right, so here we are in our session. I'm assuming you already know how to create a session and how to add a prompt. So I'm going to click Add Prompt. I'm adding a new prompt here to our session. And one of the features that's now available is you can have the choice to have this prefix that says select a card that represents ... or you can have nothing, and you can write your own prompt all on your own. So that's what we're going to do here. And the prompt we're going to put, just as an example, is select 3 cards, 1 each for how you felt before our training, during our training, and after our training. All right, so I'm going to submit that. I'm going to enter the session. And then before I send my link to my participants, I'm going to navigate to that question. So I'm going to go all the way to the end here. And here it is. Select 3 cards, 1 for each how you felt before, during, and after our training. So what you're going to do is you're going to instruct participants to 1 at a time pick a card. Let's say I pick the fish, and then you're going to instruct them to type before, and then why they chose that card. They create their response, and then it says add new response. You instruct them to pick a second card, and then they can put how they felt during the training, and then they type in the word during, and then they put their response. And then finally they add 1 more response, and this time they select one that represents how they felt after the training. Now, when they're sharing with each other, they'll be able to navigate, scroll around and see before, during, or after. Now, they may not all line up in this perfect row because it depends. The cards will show up based on the order of who responded, and so you might have a bunch of befores, and then they have to scroll down. So, as of this recording, there's not a way to sort them. We are working on that as a future feature, but for now, this is what I would recommend so that you can see all of them together at once. I hope that's helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or feel free to reach out if there's anything else we can do to help you make Virtual Climer Cards awesome. Good luck!